Hey everybody, welcome to the Vija Network, where we always seek the Creator. Thank you for stopping by and checking us out today. Let's talk about Kirk and his enemies, the Klingons. They've been the bane of his existence for as long as Star Trek's been out, I think. They have tried to take over the galaxy, and Kirk has always stopped them. He's been mad at them, they've been mad at him. It all kind of culminates into the search for Spock. In this movie, towards the end, the Klingons kill Kirk's son, something that he claims that he can never forgive them for. Later on, we see that Kirk is called to be an envoy for a Klingon ambassador. His job is to go get them and bring them to a meeting to help them out. You see, their moon exploded, and within the 50 years of that event, it's going to render their planet uninhabitable. In fact, Spock tells Kirk when he's trying to explain the situation that they are dying. And Kirk replies, "Let them die." He is that angry. He is so angry he's willing to let an entire species become wiped out of existence. But yet somewhere he finds it in himself to continue out the mission. He actually is able to thwart a plot by Klingons to ruin everything, because they want the entire galaxy, not just a piece of it. And they're willing to risk their own existence against their enemy, the Federation, to do so. It's kind of weird and twisted, right? But you know, Jesus tells us to love our enemies. Now this seems really strange, to love our enemies, but think about it for just a second. If we hate our enemies, that can grow inside of us and just become like a really bad thing, right? It makes it harder for us to have other relationships because we're so focused on that hate. We end up focusing on the fixation of what that hate belongs to. And we never grow, we never change. Jesus says, love our enemies, pray for them. You know, Paul echoes it and carries it further when he quotes some scripture from the Old Testament. That scripture is, let God have the revenge. It's His right, not ours. He says, if your enemy is hungry, feed them. If they're thirsty, give them something to drink. And by doing that, we heap coals of shame on their heads. You see, it's kind of like that old adage, kill them with kindness. The better we are, the worse they feel. And maybe they'll want to change. That's where the pray for your enemies kind of comes in. Paul goes on to say, don't let evil conquer you, but conquer evil with kindness. You know, Paul, right before that, is talking about living in peace. It's funny because Sarah is quoted as saying, what better source of peace exists than our ability to love our enemy? Hey, if you're struggling with hating something or someone, you're mad, you're hurt, it's something to think about. If you want to continue this conversation, please leave a comment below. Contact us directly. Hey, stay cool, stay groovy. Trek on. J-O-Y.